There was some question about, why did G4 pick a lot of places on the East Coast, and in particular, when you look at the population centers, the areas, uh, it's, I think that's G4's biggest market, or they're trying to improve their market there. And in fact, that probably is their target demographic, or they realize that they get a lot of attention from. Because even on the forums, it seems that like a lot of people are, in the New York, major metropolitan area. Um, so that could be a possible reason why those particular fans are chosen. So I don't know. That's just, like I said, it's part of my whole observation theory. Uh, you know, I'm a real big fan of G4 TV, and I mean, it's great what they did, and to give that guy, those boxes is a way to go, man. Good stuff. Um, it reminds me of the box I sent them. But anyways, uh, you know, I really appreciate G4 and what they do, and I think that it's a service to an audience, and so really that's why I kind of have a certain critical eye to what's done on the show because it's like in the case of X Play. What is the purpose of X Play? It's to educate you about the games and just everything, and that's just I think that's in my opinion the way they approach it, and they do that in a very entertaining way, an enlightening way. Uh, but I think that sometimes that they tend to miss the boat, or they may not, or it's like because there's just some reviews that are just real stiff, and they're in particular reviews of just like what are obviously kids games. The I'm seeing because when you look at the video game and it's coming from Japan, to America, uh, what people aren't thinking or noticing is that yeah, it's uh, this level of graphical detail, this level of control scheme, these simple of tasks and missions, and that's for children. It's made for a Japanese audience of just real small children. Um, and it's just so same for American audiences, and yet because it just surprises me because Adam or Morgan, especially Adam, he'll give these just very harsh criticisms of the game. It's like, dude, it's for come on, it's made for 5-year-olds. Um, but anyways, getting back to G4 TV, uh, so what is why did they choose that area? And that's just my opinion. So that's why down in Florida, that's why up in the East Coast. Because the other thing to realize is that well, who can watch the program at this at the time that G4 is available? I can watch it at 4 a.m. or I mean 4 p.m. live, at my house because I was unemployed and my job lets off at just in time. But it's a little when it comes on again at 8 o'clock. It's a little more difficult to watch because for me the Daily Show comes on at that time. So I can then stay up later and watch the Daily Show at 10 o'clock, but it's at the same time there's something else maybe on 8 o'clock that I'd like to watch. But oh well. So it's just it's like I love life to be the way I'd want it to be, right? Don't we all? Um, but yeah, ultimately I'm really interested in G4 TV. I'd like to work there, and so I do these videos to basically let the people of G4 TV know that this it's not so much this is what I think of the network, but in a way it is, but it's also this is what I think you can do with the network. This is what I think really you can expand in so many different ways, and you guys aren't taking advantage of that in my opinion. It's because imagine just the outreach you have. And I think that with Kevin going out, what you're missing out on is, why aren't you going out to like say Seattle and meeting with the guys at Penny Arcade? Why aren't you going to San Francisco and meeting with the guys at Wired? And just like do that stuff regularly, just make it a regular bit, and have Zach do it, have Kristen do it, whatever, and you can have like roundtable discussions with whoever you're meeting and just talk about whatever. I would find that interesting. Please go to the set of Heroes, or not so much the set, but like the writing room. Talk to the writers, and just ask them about this or that. So